DreadOut Remastered Collection launches January 16th, 2025. When twilight fades, where darkness reigns. So, I know this is coming out a little bit later, and I just wanted to start off by saying Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2025. Hopefully, everyone had a good New Year's Eve and everything like that. You guys are able to either spend it with friends and family or go out and have a good time, kind of a thing. So, really cool, the new year's starting, and we're going to be getting into this. I was kind of considering doing a video as to what I'm kind of hoping to kind of do with the channel as far as the new year goes, and kind of see where we can go from there. I'll probably end up coming out with that maybe this weekend if I can. If not, hopefully within the next couple of days. Just kind of do like its own video, just kind of expressing my thoughts on all of that type of stuff and everything like that. So hopefully I can give that out to you guys, because there is, some information I do want to give out, some things I want to kind of address as far as the channel goes, some thanks I want to give to all of the followers that I have and everything like that. So hopefully we can get that going. But for now, I'm just gonna do just a regular reaction video to this trailer we got here, kind of give that information out, and then that way we can go ahead and go from there. So per usual, we'll go ahead and go over the article we got here, and then we'll check out the trailer, and then be good from there. So DreadOut Remastered Collection will launch on PlayStation 5 and Switch on January 16, 2025. Publisher, Soft Source Publishing, and developer Digital Happiness announced. Here's an overview of the collection via Soft Source Publishing about DreadOut. DreadOut is a third-person supernatural horror game where you play as Linda, a high school student trapped in an old abandoned town. Equipped with her trusty smartphone and an SLR camera, she will battle against terrifying encounters and solve mysterious puzzles which will ultimately determine her fate. Help her overcome the challenges that will stand before her. Survive the dread. When a group of high school students went astray from the field trip, they came across something totally unexpected. A town long forgotten trapped in a peaceful state of slumber. What they did not realize was lurking within, and what seems like an innocent stroll turns into disaster as the secluded town reveals its dark and terrible secrets. The presence of sinister forces from beyond their realm of existence. So it's pretty funny just because, as someone that, likes, Asian, like not necessarily Asian, but kind of Japanese movies and horror and stuff like that, it does kind of sound like something that would kind of be right in that vein as far as like a Japanese horror film where, there's like a town, there's ghosts and everything like that. So reading that portion of it, I think is actually pretty funny just because, it does sound so similar to something in that vein. So I'm sure there's lots of people where that'll be right up their alley as far as like that genre and everything. So it all comes down to Linda. She will experience stringings of unfamiliar powers emerging from within her. These newfound abilities might just be the only way she can save her own life and those of her friends. Explore a haunted environment in an Asian Indonesian setting. Okay, so Indonesia, not Japanese. I mean, it sounds like Japanese, but yeah, Indonesia is different. Battle against terrifying beings from a supernatural realm. Solve mysterious puzzles that block your path. Switch between first person and third person view. Engage in a thrilling storyline. Play Act 1 and 2 of Linda's terrifying journey along with Act 0, previously released as DreadOut Demo. Get access to Linda's unlockable wardrobe. So, pretty cool, some of the features that we got there, and then looks like we got a couple more to go through, so we'll go ahead and check those out. So, about DreadOut Keepers of the Dark. DreadOut Keepers of the Dark is a new standalone horror game that takes place in the DreadOut universe. In this missing chapter, you will help Linda face the challenges of the DreadOut world with even more dangers lurking within. Follow the events in which Linda was transported by the mysterious lady in red into the Mirror Realm, a portal of worlds that connects to 8 haunted dimensions where 13 plus horrific ghosts are ready to greet her in the most terrifying way possible. They will stop at nothing to thwart your main objective, to survive. So get your smartphone and SLR camera and ready to choose your path wisely. The doors you open will decide the outcome of Linda's fate. Battle against 13 plus specifically designed ghosts originated from the twisted minds of our beloved backers, meticulously implemented into the DreadOut universe. Work your way through 8 plus supernatural realms in a non-linear fashion. 2 brand new levels previously included in DreadOut. Solve mysterious puzzles obstructing Linda's escape to liberation. Explore the third-person view and battle in first-person view. Found out more about Linda's journey and dive deeper into DreadOut's grand scheme of things. New storyline that will shed some light into Linda's mysterious journey. So it seems like this is going to be the sequel, or from it, with it being the collection and everything like that. So pretty cool. Seems like it gets a little bit more into depth. I've never played these games or even heard of them, so I'm not too sure how that works out exactly for the games itself. But for any fans out there, I'm sure hearing all this type of stuff, it is something that they can probably realize is familiar to them and something that they know. So we'll go ahead and check out the trailer that we got here. I'm just gonna zoom in just a little bit. There we go, and then we'll see how this looks. Oh, there we go. DreadOut. Keepers of the Dark. So it's DreadOut and then DreadOut Keepers of the Dark. And then one of the things too that I did kind of mention, where I was saying kind of like the Japanese type of horror and everything like that. Seeing this does kind of remind me a little bit of Fatal Frame. So just kind of where like there's the ghost and then you have your camera that you're using. So knowing that you're using your smartphone and then an SLR camera, it is kind of one of those things. It does kind of remind me of both of those a bit. DreadOut Remastered Collection. Then we got the little creepy. We got January 16th of 2025. There. So yeah, I mean, I think this looks pretty good. It should be interesting, especially with them having it on the Switch as well as the PlayStation 5. Personally, I might be getting this on the PS5 if I do decide to get it. I do have quite a bit of horror games on my Switch though, so if I were to get it there, it would kind of keep in vein with that direction as well. And one of the things I'm kind of curious to think about as well is if they do come out with the Switch 2, will you be able to actually download all of the games that you already have on the Switch onto the Switch 2? Because if you can, I would probably be more obligated to actually buy it on the Switch 2, because I feel like the hardware would be a little bit better so that you can have a little bit more as far as graphics and frames per second and everything like that. So it would be something that you can actually go for. Otherwise, I more than likely would just end up going with the PlayStation in that regard. So yeah, I think this looks really cool. I like the fact that, it's another horror game that we're going to be getting, and, it's a remaster of something that's already come out. So I'm sure, like I said before, I'm sure there's many fans out there of this franchise that are going to be looking forward to being able to play this again with probably updated graphics and everything like that. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Is this a game that you'll be picking up if you haven't already? And if you want to, like, play kind of horror games, will this be something you're going to be checking out? So if you guys can let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.